Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here, the brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday Sean video today. Today gonna go out, take see if things came out, take see if things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, there should be some new things changed out in the stores because last Tuesday was one of those, it's kind of like the thing that they're doing now is every 2 weeks they're switching out stuff. So last Tuesday, no stores really switched anything out, at least Target and Walmart. So we'll see if today they switch this stuff out because Target should have things changed. The big things that are coming out today though is Kung Fu Panda 4. Now with that one, I didn't see if there was anything like Steelbook or exclusive for that one. The other one that is one that I saw in theaters and really liked called Arthur the King, that's releasing today. And then One Love, Bob Marley One Love is releasing today as well. And there's a Steelbook, a 4K Steelbook, and I don't believe it's like an exclusive one to anywhere specifically though. Also though, I think there might be one or two other smaller releases that we'll see if Walmart has. And the other one that comes out today is a movie that I really liked, is Sasquatch Sunset. So we'll see if Walmart is going to have the DVD of that one. They might actually have the Blu-ray as well, because I saw that, I think it's Decal Releasing is putting it out, and I've seen them in the past. That one that's like ISSA, they had the DVD and the Blu-ray of it. A lot of times they only ever have, have the DVDs, but it seems like with that company, they have both of them. So we'll see if they have the Blu-ray of it as well. But like I said, that's a really great movie. Really great, really weird, fun movie if you guys have not seen Sasquatch Sunset. But also at the end of this video is going to be a bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things I received and reviewed and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those as well. But anyway, though, guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go. And you guys know we always have to check right here in the front. Let's see. Oh, hello, summer. But you guys know we have to check right here in the $1, $5, and $3 spot. Well, now they put some chippies, some salt and vinegar chippies. But those are $1.39. They're not $1 though. These are supposed to all be $1, $3, and $5. How do those fit in there? They should have made them be $1 chips. Earbud things. Funny word glasses. But see, it's so weird like with these self-checkouts. I never see this one open in this store. And they switched it to 10 items or less. Most of them were 15 items or less. That one seems to be 10. And they're like stocking the candies and stuff now in front of the books and stuff like that. But yeah, doesn't look like anything new right here in the front. But we'll head over to the actual section though and see. Hopefully they change out the stuff though, because like I said, it's every 2 weeks in here now, so we shall see. Well, in here today, guys, I noticed they have Arthur the King here, the Blu-ray here for $24.99, and they have Bob Marley One Love, the DVD for $19.99, and then the Blu-ray here for $24.99. I see the spots here for Kung Fu Panda, but it doesn't look like, though, they have that one out in here, though. Into Walmart we go. But we're going to head back and see. I've not peeked yet or anything like that, so we'll see what they have in here. There was nothing, though, in Target new, toy-wise in the toy section or anything like that, though. But we'll see, though. Sometimes when you come like this, you can kind of like peek a tiny bit, and you kind of know if there's going to be good or bad news. Let's see. Well, I think I saw something peek through. There's somebody in the spot there. It's like, oh geez, big load of shite right in the way. But I see, yeah, see, some shite, but I'm seeing some things. So we'll go through all that in a second. But let's look over here first, though, and see what we see in here. Do they have Sasquatch Sunset? Or is that too weird for them? I think it might be too weird. I see this one, Sleeping Dogs, this Russell Crowe movie. I don't know anything about that one. This one I'm kind of interested in. This one, Knox Goes Away. If you guys have seen that one, let me know how that one was with Michael Keaton. And then this other one came out today called Damage as well. And then other than that, though, I think this one, The Tiger's Apprentice, released today. And then other than that, though, I don't remember seeing that Sentinel one, but it probably was there, but I don't remember seeing that one for sure, though. Let's look over here, too, at the Steelbooks. Anything new mixed in here? Doesn't look like it, but let's see the main new releases. So let's see. So they have Kung Fu Panda. This is the exclusive one for $29.99. This is cool. It has like these limits and Blu-ray DVD. It has these little like chopsticks that are included with it. So that's cool. And then there's the 4-movie collection on DVD for $29.96. And then the Blu-ray of the film is $24.96. And then the DVD is $19.96. Then other than that, though, they have Bob Marley One Love They don't have the Blu-ray out, but the DVD is 1996. Arthur the King, which I really like this one. This one is 1996 for this one, for the Blu-ray. And then, oh, this is one of those ones where it's like this. Yeah, this is like one of those ones where you're kind of like foolish if you get this version, because 1996 for the DVD, 1996 for the Blu-ray DVD combo. And this one has the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy for the same price. So like, I don't understand that. Like, that's just like, to me, like foolishness. And then other than that though, let's see. This one, this red, what is this one? Oh, or it's all falling out of here. Oh, jeez. Orlando, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Katy Perry will make it up to you, I'm sure. Hold on a second. God dang. There we go, Orlando. Sorry. And I know Katy Perry's leaving American Idol as well. But let's see. This one, No Way Up. This one I think I'm gonna get. This one actually looks good. I'm gonna look up though, make sure there's not a Blu-ray of this one, because a lot of times with these RLJ ones that are like, is this one a Shudder's one? I don't know if it's a Shudder exclusive or not, but a lot of times there ends up being Blu-rays. So I'm gonna check to make sure there's not a Blu-ray of this one. But if there is, I'll definitely get the Blu-ray online. Yeah, so I ended up getting that No Way Up DVD in there. And this is one of the ones that looks like there's only, you know, a DVD version. Doesn't look like they released it on Blu-ray. Like I said, I noticed with RLJ and the ones that are, I think they released, you know, Shudder ones as well. And it's sort of like 50-50. Some of the times they end up doing Blu-rays as well. But a lot of the times it seems like it's more DVDs for some of these ones. At least I've been noticing lately. Into the second Walmart we go. Yeah, in here though, just gonna see if there's anything different in the movie section or anything else random in here. In the Squish one, Squish area, the toys, they still have one of the Bigfoot ones in here, the Brina Bigfoots. Of course, already have this one, many of that one. But other than that, don't see anything different. The Garfield ones though, the Odies are really impossible to find. They only have like 2 or 3 of them in the box, but we'll see if there's anything else different, like I said, in the movie section and stuff like that here as well. But let's check down here to see if there's anything randomly different. Let's see, this is a newer one. I don't remember seeing this one. A couple newer wrestlers mixed in here. Let's see down here if anything new turtle wise. Doesn't seem to be though. Seems to be all the same ones. I've seen the same ones for a while now, it seems. But we'll check the movie section though and see. Well, in this location though, this one they didn't put out anything new whatsoever. So you guys can see they didn't switch anything out. It's all kind of like all strewn about and, you know, squiggled up and stuff. But let's see if they randomly just like put the Crow one here. Like, I have not seen that Crow one anywhere though. But no, doesn't look like it though. And then over here, of course, in the section, nothing new changed here either. But yeah, all the same stuff here though. Into the second Target we go. We'll see if this one has the Kung Fu Panda and any of the other stuff out, but we shall see. Well, for the rare, occurrence, this Target had everything out in it. So they had the exclusive for Kung Fu Panda. So there was something exclusive for that one. And what was surprising too was, for the first time in a really long time, they actually had a standee for Kung Fu Panda. So that was the first like movie related standee that I remember seeing in Target for, at least that I can think of, in a really long time. Because like standees were kind of something you'd always see all the time. And lately though, it's been a really long time, so that was really cool to see a standee. But other than that though, that was the main stuff today. Like I said, not tons of things out today. Let me know though in the comments below though if you guys end up picking up anything today on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, what you guys ended up picking up. This past weekend though, I did see a couple different films. I did see the film If, which John Krasinski directed, which I really liked the movie. It was kind of like Drop Dead Fred, involving like imaginary friends, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of those movies though, it took like 30 to 40 minutes to kind of get going, and then it got much more interesting to me. At least that's what I thought. It's like a little slower and then got better. The other one that I saw was the movie that Pamela Adlon directed called Babes, which was another one that I really liked a lot, about a woman who ended up getting pregnant and kind of about what she decides to do. And it's kind of after a one-night stand, but then the guy ends up dying, and it's like she's kind of figuring out what she's going to do. It was a fun movie. I really liked that one. And the other one that I saw was Mad Max Furiosa, which I won't lie, like, that was one of those things where, Chris Hemsworth was incredible. Like, I feel like that was probably Chris Hemsworth's, like, best role, like, best performance. You could tell that he fell into the character so much that he kind of, like, lost himself in the character, which is, it's a rare thing when someone like totally becomes someone so well you can't see any of Chris Hemsworth at all in there anymore. And that's what he did. He really became this other person, which I thought was incredible. He did a really good job, but I like the character. But when it comes to like the movie, there's some things about it that I didn't think was as cool as the Fury Road. I felt like there was a lot more digital, and some of the digital was not as cool. And then even just some of this, like this in general, like the sound design and the music and stuff wasn't as cool this time around to me as the last one. It was kind of like when you saw, I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Like I said, it's not like it's not worth watching, but it just wasn't as cool as the others. And I also thought, I think what really bothered me more than anything was, I think it was kind of like when they say secrets revealed. It was almost like we were knowing too much. We were finding out too much about the group of people, you know, the one that was wearing the white stuff, you know, that the breathing apparatus, and the one that had the thing in their nose and all that stuff. We were kind of like finding out too much about them and seeing them too much. And in the, you know, Fury Road, they were much more mysterious. They made them much more creepy, and they kind of killed some of it by doing it like that. So at least that's what I thought. But anyway, though, guys, so like I said, if you guys saw those ones, let me know what you thought. Now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Paramount. This is the 4K Ultra HD limited edition steelbook of the Bob Marley film, the movie about Bob Marley, One Love. And this one includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy. And I don't believe this is a steelbook where it's exclusive to like any store specifically, like it's, you know, Walmart or Target or anything like that. I think this is like one where you can get it on Amazon and things like that, I'm pretty sure. But this is basically the story of Bob Marley, the biopic on Bob Marley, kind of about how it was about one of these concerts that he was putting on at a time where there's a lot of things going on and like political things and things like that. And it was kind of how he was starting early on, and then kind of after that, kind of when things started getting more and more popular, and about his family and things like that. His son too did the music, a trivia thing that I always think of, how his son did the theme song to the show Arthur. You know, it's a simple message that comes from the heart. Like that was his song that, you know, Ziggy Marley had done. But on here, this has 50 minutes of bonus features. It has deleted and extended scenes, Becoming Bob Marley featurette, the story, bringing Bob Marley's story to life, the cast, and an on location, Jamaica and England featurette as well on this one. The next one here, this is from Universal. And this is one I was really interested in seeing. And this one stars Justice Smith, who is, you know, his newest film I really liked. It's one of those movies, though, I feel like I really thought about it a lot, and it like got really emotional. It's just like, I really like the movie, but most recently, his newest film is I Saw the TV Glow, which is a really great movie, but like one of those ones you really think about a lot. This is a movie here called The American Society of Magical Negroes, and it stars Justice Smith, David Alan Grier. And David Alan Grier, like I've been a fan of David Alan Grier forever. Like I think the first thing I ever saw, of course, was Living Color. But like I always think of course, Blank Man. And when it comes to David Alan Grier, you know, doing serious roles, he hasn't gotten to do too many, like, serious parts. And my favorite of all time for serious roles for him, because he played such a great, like, mean guy, was Tales from the Hood. Like, the one segment that he was in of that, because he was just so mean. But I loved his character in that one. Just a great movie. But this was a really interesting film. It's basically, though, kind of about the idea that it's a group of African Americans that are kind of behind the scenes and like helping white people with like stupid things that they're doing and like trying to like fix things. So like they find certain people and then kind of try to help them along with their problems and stuff like that. So it's like if they're doing something stupid, they kind of come in and kind of push them along in the right direction and things like that. It's a really interesting kind of concept. I actually like this movie. Really interesting. It has on here, though, a bunch of different featurettes on the film, as well as a commentary track as well on the movie. The next ones here, these ones are all from moviezing.com, and I have a link below where you guys can order these ones for the best price. This one here is also from Gravitas Ventures, and this one I watched last night. This was an interesting movie, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of the movie with CM Punk, a little bit. Blanking on the name of it, but it was kind of like that movie a little bit. It's a movie here called For Sale, and this is basically, though, about this guy, and it was kind of like one of those guys who basically would like look at himself in the mirror and go, oh, I have just all the luck. Because he was kind of like having all these like problems. He was kind of like a cartoon a little bit, because it was like all these, everything was going on is like his wife was kicking him out of the house and like calling him like disgrace and stuff. And then like he doesn't know what he's going to do. So then he ends up, getting a job. I think he was selling cars, and then like he would do anything he could to try and sell cars and lie about them. He got fired because the one car like blew up or something, and then he ends up getting a job as a realtor, and he kind of like on testing ground, and this old junky house that can't sell because it's like haunted, and that's what he finds out. And basically he gets him on a trial period to work to try and sell this house to this guy. And basically though, and, the second he gets to this house, he realizes that it's haunted, and there's all these weird things going on. But it's one of those kind of haunted things where it was kind of funny haunting, because it was like, a lot of times, like, he'd just be standing there and the thing would be behind him, like, with this weird face and stuff. Like, it was honestly, in some ways reminded me a little bit of like Scary Movie, a little bit like almost like a spoof in some ways. When you saw like the things behind them, I kind of liked it a little bit though, but it was a little bit wacky in some ways though. I won't lie on that. The next one here is from moviezing.com as well, and this is also from Paramount, and this is a new movie starring Johnny Knoxville called Sweet Dreams. So this was a fun film. I guess you kind of would compare it to kind of like a Bad News Bears type of movie, or like Benchwarmers, or one of those type of films if you like those sort of movies. It's basically though, Johnny Knoxville's character was having alcohol problems, and he ends up being sent to this sober living place where he ends up working there. And basically he works for group of these people, and they kind of have this team, basically a baseball team. It's kind of him trying to help them and help the team get better. And there's a lot of people in here. Theo Vaughn, he's in here. Bobby Lee is in here. Jay Moore, Kate Upton. So a lot of different people are throughout the film. But I thought this was actually a really fun movie, like I said, called Sweet Dreams. The other one here, this is from moviezing.com as well. And this is also from Film Hub. This is one I had not seen, another film with Tom Sizemore, the late Tom Sizemore, called The Pinning. And this one was fun too. I didn't know going into this that Marcus Spencer, who was just in my last film, Skate to Hell, he was acting in the film. So I had no idea going into it that he was in this. So it was really cool to see him in the film. But he plays a really fun part in the movie I just did, Skate to Hell. But this movie is basically though about a group of people kind of all going to it's like a therapy kind of group, and where they all like a self-help therapy where they all talk about their problems and stuff like that, almost like a drinking type thing, one of those sort of AA sort of that type of a thing. And basically though, the people that are going to this group, like strange things are starting to happen to them. It's kind of like they're dying off, and like there's weird circumstances behind it. And Tom Sizemore's character is in charge of the group. He's kind of like the priest leader of this group and everything, and they kind of go to look for him. Miguel Nunez Jr., from Scooby-Doo and Return of the Living Dead, he's, and of course, Joanna Man, he's in the movie as well. But I like this movie. This is a fun kind of like one of those movies like about like weird things going on and trying to get to the bottom of it. And the next ones I got here are from Kino Larber. This is a movie here which I always remember seeing back in the day, like the VHS tape of this in like Blockbuster as a kid. And I never watched this one. It's a movie here called Big Man on Campus. And it's basically like, it's one of those sort of like, I guess you kind of would say this movie would almost be like a movie that I feel like kind of inspired Encino Man and those kind of sort of films about like, a character that like, because he's supposed to be like a hunchback of Notre Dame per se, that ends up being discovered, and like he goes to this college because he's like hiding in the like tower there, and they let him go to school there. It's kind of like all these weird things that go on and stuff like that, but really fun. It's like I said, this is one of these movies that I feel like kind of was forgotten about. I don't think as far as I can remember, I don't know if this ever came out to DVD in the past. There's a lot of movies like that where they never have had physical media releases until finally getting a Blu-ray release. And I don't know, maybe this had a DVD back in the day, but I don't remember seeing one. It has on here, though, a comedy track on here with the director and film historian. It has an interview on here with the screenwriter. It has an alternate ending on here, still gallery and theatrical trailer on this one. And the last one here is from Kino Larber, and this is a collection here. This is the Sci-Fi Chillers collection, and this one has on here, I think is it 3 different films? Let's see. It has The Unknown Terror, The Colossus of New York, and Destination Inner Space. Unknown Terror was from 1957. Colossus of New York was from 58, and Destination Inner Space was from 1966. And these are all, science fiction films. And it has on here a commentary track on The Unknown Terror by artist and film historian Stephen R. Bissett, and then commentary on The Colossus of New York with film historians, and then commentary on Destination Inner Space by film historians. So basically all of them have commentaries with the film historians. And then there's an on-camera interview with Tim Lucas and Stephen Bissett talking about the Colossus of New York, same with for Destination Inner Space as well. And I'll show you guys, though, a look in the back, you guys can see it has the posters for the 3 different films that are included, and it is a 2-disc set. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video. And like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.